The Muslim community seems to be full of naive people who are willing to give any pretty face who converts clout and donations. We first spoke about this person on our channel a year ago when we did a collab with David Wood about how she's been dishonestly manipulating AI chats to appear that they promote Islam, and now she's been caught doing even worse. The damage control is getting so bad that she's even copyright striking Muslim channels that are using her footage. It wasn't a matter of if, but when and how. The Lily J empire is crumbling, and her team is doing damage control, deleting and removing embarrassing evidence that outs her for the scammer that she appears to be. AI first launched Lily J into fame, and AI has also become the reason and demise of the Lily J empire. She's been accused of using AI to fake humanitarian awards, videos of the alleged people she's helped in places like Gaza and Sudan, and so much more. What part of what she did was real? Was any of it real? It's hard to tell now. Today we're going to do a deep dive into this controversy, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. But this is about more than just Lily J. This is about the bigger problem, which is that Muslims platform these individuals, heap praise and love on them, and blindly give them the money, and even defend them after it's been shown that they're in the wrong. We have the CEO of LaunchGood, an Islamic GoFundMe copycat, and he has now called this out. He said, "Very concerning story. I hope Lily J openly addresses this. She's definitely had great content, but fair questions being asked about her foundation. I remember seeing her charity efforts and felt inspired, even invited her to fundraise on LaunchGood. But then we noticed her foundation isn't actually a charity, and that was worrisome. They never responded anyways to our invite." Interesting. So he was going to platform her as well. So others had concerns, but somehow she still continued raising money and she's getting away with this. And now all over Twitter and even prominent sheikhs like Mufti Menk are apologizing and excusing what she's done without mentioning her name. But she's in big trouble. ABC News Australia has blown the cover wide open on how she's been lying about the charity work she was claiming. Her awards she received? Fake. Videos of the orphanage? Fake. Work in Gaza? Bakery? You're gonna see. The moral of the story? Muslims, be careful who you platform. Don't give money blindly. Go through vetted charities. A pretty face is not enough. What's sad is she had so much potential to do good, but instead she is deciding to scam Muslims. Let's get into it.
Things have always been off with Lily J, but I couldn't quite put a finger on it. In another recent video I did about her using her daughter slash stepdaughter as content, I pointed out something that puzzled me and something that bothered me from the beginning. The timing of her conversion, according to her, versus the photographic evidence contradicting that. According to Lily J, she became Muslim after Ramadan in 2025. But Lily J did Hajj with her husband when they got married, and there's a picture of them both in Mecca. This was pre-AI days. The interesting thing about this photo, in case you didn't know, is that in order to do Hajj, one must be Muslim. This means that Lily J didn't convert to Islam recently. She converted a while ago. Recently, the Lily J drama has been blown wide open with new accusations. Her charity, the people she's helped, and the humanitarian awards she's received, it's all fake. Lily J is not unfamiliar with scams though, and there's a massive one she tried to pull off unsuccessfully back in 2023, and I'm going to tell you about that in a bit. But first, let's read this juicy ABC article that exposes her for the scam artist that she is. The blonde woman with an Australian accent beams at her million-strong audience in this Instagram video. She is surrounded by smiling African children holding lollipops. "Alhamdulillah, the orphanage is now open," she exclaims, using an Arabic phrase meaning "all praise be to God." Lily J has documented her conversion to Islam on social media, with nearly 3 million followers on Instagram alone. Her blonde hair, often framed by a hijab, combined with energetic videos discussing her beliefs about Islam, has earned her a loyal following among Muslims around the world. The foundation she recently established, the Lily J Foundation, also has a massive following. Its logo adorns banners that appear in her videos, usually fixed behind her. In one of those videos, posted in February, viewers are introduced to our newest children in Africa. They wear white t-shirts adorned with the same Lily J Foundation logo and the Ugandan flag. We washed them, gave them new clothes, everything a child needs to grow up in a positive environment, the voiceover says, over images of happy children. But an ABC News Verify investigation has uncovered a trail of AI-generated fakery that casts doubt over some of the foundation's charitable endeavors. The woman who appears at the start of the video enthusiastically announcing the establishment of the orphanage is not the real Lily J. This blonde woman is a fabrication, made with artificial intelligence. So too are the children with lollipops and the foundation's banner behind her. It is not the only shot in this video that appears to be AI generated. At one point, an extra L appears on the back of a shirt of a Lily J Foundation worker. I am going to pause quick before I continue the rest of the article. Honestly, this is next level diabolical. The children in this video, not even real. Lily J isn't real either, but usually when you give your hard-earned money to charity, you want to see the real impact you've had on people's lives, not the fake AI people who don't even exist. But wait a second. Let's see what the Lily J website says about seeing the impact of those you've helped through her foundation. In the frequently asked questions section, there is a question titled, "Do I get proof of my impact?" Listen to this lie they tell you. Yes, 100%. We believe in total transparency. For every single project or aid package purchased on our platform, our on-the-ground teams record direct video evidence of the execution, such as your specific water well being completed, your food box distribution, or your animal sacrifice being fulfilled. This video proof will be delivered directly to you so you can see your real-world impact with your own eyes. The on-the-ground team? You mean the AI people who don't actually exist? Or fake AI Lily J handing out fake AI lollipops to AI African children who were never helped because they don't actually exist? The rabbit hole of lies goes deep with this one. Let's continue with the article, guys. Untangling the Lily J Foundation. In Uganda, it is illegal to operate an orphanage without registering it with the government. The Ugandan Registration Services Bureau initially confirmed to ABC News Verify that there was no orphanage registered under the Lily J Foundation name or Ada Noor, the name Lily J has given to the orphanage on her website. ABC News Verify sent questions to the Lily J Foundation about the orphanage, but it did not respond. Several days after our questions were sent, a registration was lodged for a Lily Foundation Limited. Its status on the Ugandan Registration Services Bureau website is listed as not compliant. It is unclear if this registration is related to the Lily J Foundation. Verify has been unable to find any independent material corroborating the existence of this orphanage or find any aid operators or government officials in Uganda familiar with the foundation. The former CEO of World Vision Australia and MICA Australia director Tim Costello said orphanages were frequently used to exploit the public's goodwill. Pictures of kids in orphanages tug at donors' hearts like nothing else, he said. Wow. So this alleged orphanage doesn't even exist. Honestly, does Lily J think she's untouchable and no one will ever figure this out? That's a good moment now to pause and tell you that we are working hard to make this channel so great. So please subscribe. If you want to do more, we have details on that at the end. There's so many children in need in Africa, and instead of actually helping them, Lily J pretends she's helping by operating a fake orphanage by name only. When she finally speaks out about this and addresses this, I really want to know what she's going to say about this. Part of me thinks she will refuse to take accountability and admit wrongdoing. But as someone who has been pretending on social media to be so charitable and caring, I think the public absolutely deserves an apology from her at the very, very least. Oh wait, we do have one story on her Instagram out of every single platform she has that has said something. Let's see what she has to say for herself. While the mainstream media is busy analyzing pixels and manufacturing narratives, the teams are on the ground doing the actual work. Just today, 9 global initiatives were successfully completed. Real people, real impact, non-stops. Alhamdulillah. Lily J, are you really thinking that this is what's going to make all of this go away? You really must be living in Lily J's world to think that your reputation isn't cooked after this. Let's continue with the rest of the article. Fakery abounds. The Lily J Foundation's website and social media accounts have churned out regular content claiming aid initiatives in Nepal, Gaza, Uganda, and Sudan since at least September last year. It claims it has built a mosque, given out food, provided education, and distributed Qurans. She invites the public to donate money to support these initiatives. In May this year, a press release was published announcing that Lily J had won a humanitarian award. Lily J honored with 2026 Austral Global Excellence Award for humanitarian leadership, it said, including 2 images of Lily J receiving the award. Analysis has confirmed that both images carry ChatGPT's imperceptible Synth ID watermark, indicating that these pictures were generated by its tools. The press release came from a PR company called Real Media Group. It posted the announcement on its website and referred to Lily J as its client. But also on Real Media Group's website is a page displaying photos of its team. Lily J's photo is displayed there, referred to as its co-founder. ABC News Verify was unable to find any mention of the Austral Global Award not connected to the foundation or Real Media Group. So, to better understand this, guys, this image of her receiving an alleged humanitarian award is fake. OpenAI explains it here. They put a hidden watermark embedded in AI-generated photos, and analysis of these photos has confirmed the award and the photos are all fake because this watermark was located in the pictures. OpenAI explains it here. You know what else is the problem here? Lily J probably isn't smart enough to figure that out, for starters, but she is also busy and does not have time to actually be 100% involved in her own scams she's conjured up. When I did a video about her a month ago, I took a look at the Lily J Foundation website, and it did look very AI and fake. I was even telling my husband that there were blatant spelling and grammatical errors on the website. It was sloppy work. The same sloppy work that now has her in deep shit she might not be able to see herself out of. Blurring the line between real and fake. While the award is a clear-cut instance of generative AI fakery, the way AI is used on the Foundation's Instagram account can make it genuinely difficult to distinguish fact from fiction. In the Ugandan orphanage video, fake footage appears to be interspersed with real clips. It is a similar situation in videos purporting to be from Gaza, featuring aid workers wearing the Lily J Foundation logo. Some scenes are clearly manipulated or generated by AI, while others appear to be real. In one clip, it is obvious that the Lily J Foundation sign has been added to a truck as it flickers over her arm. The foundation claims to have opened a bakery in Gaza to deliver much-needed humanitarian aid. However, ABC News Verify was unable to geolocate the bakery or find any corroborating evidence that it exists. Humanitarian sources who conduct work in Gaza said they had not heard of the Lily J Foundation nor the bakery it claims to run. ABC News Verify's questions about this to the Lily J Foundation went unanswered. Let's pause here for a second. How diabolical is it to claim to have a bakery for Gazans who have been suffering and dying for the last few years? Even worse, word of mouth from those on the ground in Gaza is that they have never even heard of the Lily J Foundation, nor have they ever heard of this mysterious bakery she claims to have planted there for needy Gazans. Honestly, I don't know how Lily J has been able to sleep at night knowing all of this, but I'll show you in a bit just how low she will stoop to make money. You won't want to miss hearing this shocking story. Let's get back to the article first. Humanitarian group Red Crescent told ABC News Verify that Generally speaking, it has observed an increase in online campaigns and entities claiming to conduct humanitarian work on the ground in Gaza. The proliferation of unverified or unregistered humanitarian claims poses a significant challenge, a spokesperson said. It risks complicating coordination on the ground, potentially misdirecting resources, and can ultimately impact the public trust and reputation that legitimate, established NGOs work tirelessly to maintain. Transparency and official coordination remain vital to ensuring that aid effectively reaches those in need. The Lily J Foundation registered its first ABN in 2025, but at the bottom of the foundation's website is the admission that it's not an actual charity. Lily J Foundation is a next-generation social enterprise and high-speed humanitarian logistics firm executing rapid aid deployment in global crisis zones, it read. To maintain absolute speed and independence, we operate as a private commercial structure funded by voluntary project sponsorships, which fuel our high-speed supply chain and are currently not tax deductible. Mr. Costello said, generally speaking, an organization's unregistered charity status could raise significant concerns. He said the formalities around registered charity status existed for a reason. It's required under statutory law to declare all receipts of money and expenditure of money so the public can have confidence in that when they give. It is unclear how much money has been donated to the Lily J Foundation since it began, and there is no transparency about exactly how and where it has been spent. Wow. The Lily J Foundation has not been transparent about donations and how they've been used, but her website claims total transparency about Gaza, guys. Total transparency. Right. What a bunch of lies. The real Lily J. Lily J, real name Lily J Hinson, does not appear to currently reside in Australia, and details about the 31-year-old's life are difficult to pinpoint. Her social media account shows a life of jet-setting luxury, business class travel, and expensive-looking jewelry. Clues online indicate she is originally from the Sunshine Coast and had attempted a career in music and dance before pivoting to become an Islam influencer. She has a profile on Triple J Unearthed, and her YouTube account still features one of her songs. Transparency information on Instagram indicates her personal account is run out of Cyprus, while the foundation's account is based in Kosovo. She does not appear anywhere in the foundation's corporate records. ASIC documents list Saeed Ahmed Mohsen, Christine Hinson, and James Bratcher as the directors of the Lily J Foundation INT Ltd. Saeed Ahmed Mohsen is listed as the sole director of the Lily J Foundation. Mr. Mohsen also appears to be linked to Real Media Group. A Saeed Mohsen, which appears to be an incorrect spelling, is listed as the tech contact for the website. When ABC News Verify spoke with Mr. Mohsen over the phone, he confirmed he was a director of the Lily J Foundation, but terminated the call without answering further questions. He did not respond to further inquiries, including questions about Real Media Group. The group's website went offline shortly afterwards. Christine Hinson did not respond to repeated requests for comment. It is not clear whether she and Lily Hinson are related. James Bratcher did not respond to a detailed list of questions. ABC News Verify does not suggest that Christine Hinson or James Bratcher are in any way responsible for Lily J or the foundation's social media activities or fundraising efforts. Neither Lily J nor her foundation responded to questions about why she was not a director. The interesting thing about Lily J operating her main account out of Cyprus is that an alleged fan page where you can submit sightings of her in order to be featured on the page is also operated out of Cyprus. This is another manipulation Lily J has manufactured, creating a fan page for herself where it's run by her or someone in the family, and they never disclose that they are the ones operating and posting to this account. This scam, this controversy, this drama is arguably one of the worst scams I think the internet has seen from a Muslim influencer to date. This whole scam being blown wide open is just a tip of the iceberg for what Lily J has done. We haven't even had a chance to see how these donations have been used, which, if I had to guess, are funding her luxury lifestyle and jet setting around the world. Now, I wanted to share the scam that I was mentioning earlier, the one that predated her ChatGPT days, but shows that there was always a scamming streak in Lily J. Let's keep in mind that this scam was recent, just a mere few years ago, coming from the same woman who preaches charity and helping those less fortunate. I'm going to read from the article and summarize what it says. According to the website Theiger, in May of 2023, Lily J was in Thailand with another Australian national named Joseph Galletly. The article goes on to explain that Lily J and Joseph Galletly were allegedly running a Bitcoin scam, setting up a Telegram page where they contacted their victim and agreed to sell him Bitcoin for 2.5 million Thai baht, or around $100,000 US. The victim was a Chinese national and he agreed to meet Lily J at the bank, where he would withdraw the money and give it to Lily J and Joseph. When the money was withdrawn in a bag, Joseph took it and placed it on a chair. The victim was then in the process of waiting for the Bitcoin transfer to happen when Lily J allegedly swooped in and stole the bag of money and brought it inside of the bank. Lily J and Joseph Galletly then fled to Phuket, but were later arrested. Just when you think things can't get even worse, they do. This is a woman who's been propped up by Muslims everywhere. Even goofy Mufti Menk, who tried to awe his fans with stories about her finding Islam through ChatGPT. Look at Goofy Menk glazing Lily J as if she discovered a new species or something.
ChatGPT. You might have heard that, right? There is a sister who said, tell us about the most authentic book in existence. It will tell you the Quran.
This is just the beginning, guys, and we will be here to cover things as they unfold. As always, we want to thank our YouTube members and patrons for their support. We couldn't do this without you guys. Lily J's life of scamming and lying should be a lesson to everyone about how you can't believe everything you see. You cannot assume that someone posting videos of doing charity are even real. In this case, Lily J used AI to fabricate humans she was supposedly helping. Also, this is yet another hard lesson for the Muslim community to stop propping up converts like a bunch of brain-dead zombies. Do you think the world of Dawah is going to learn from this, or are they going to keep making the same mistake of making criminals and scammers the heroes of the Ummah? If you like this video, fabulous. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. This is Mrs. Friendly Ex-Muslim signing out.